What is going on, guys? Snickle here, and today I'm bringing you guys a trophy guide in Dante's Inferno. The trophy we are going to be getting is Poetry in Motion, which is to perform a 666 hit combo. This also will help you with Masterpiece and warming up if you haven't gotten those. Now, there's a lot of guides out there that show you how to do this, but I'm going to further explain how to do this a lot easier and make it a lot less confusing for you. So anyway, let's get into it. Alright, so here's the relics we're going to be using. We're going to be using Lord's Blessing, which requires Holy Level 1 and increases the damage of all cross attacks and abilities, and we're only going to be using the cross for this trophy, so that's why we need that. The middle two are just to get my Unholy and Holy experience up, so they're kind of irrelevant, but the last one is the key one for this trophy, and that is going to be Coins of Plutus, which increases the combo window that allows Dante to acquire style points and increment the hit counter. So this is key because this is going to give us the ability to keep our combo up and dodge attacks and so on and so forth, and be able to keep our combo going. So that is the key one, that one. And the cross attack one isn't key, but it will help you out in the long run. So let's get into the actual guide itself now. Alright, so going into the level fraud, you're going to have to go through the 10 rings or 10 levels of fraud, and they're called the male bulges. Now, on male bulge 4 is where we're going to get this trophy, and there's a few male bulges. Actually, I think there's one male bulge before it, male bulge either 1 or 2, that looks identical to the entrance to this one. So make sure that you're going into the right male bulge, and you'll know it's the right male bulge because it's the sorcerers, and it's going to be the one where you're going to have to stay in the air for 8 seconds. Now, the reason that this male bulge is the best for getting this trophy is ideally because the 2 monsters or 2 enemies that spawn keep spawning. So there you go. There's our objectives: stay in the air for 8 seconds, and so on and so forth. Now, I'm not going to share this whole video because if I did, it would be like 10 minutes long. I'm just going to discuss a few things, then we'll cut to the end where I'm really doing it. So like I said, these 2 enemies will constantly spawn, and at the beginning here you'll see that it's kind of difficult to tell where the enemies are. You kind of just have to guess. Okay, well, I killed them on the left, so they're either on the right, behind me, in front of me. And using that coin of Plutus, or the coins of Plutus, is really going to help you with this trophy. And I meant to say it before, but the actual thing that coins of Plutus does is it gives you more time in between each combo hit. This is key. You want to get level 3 coins of Plutus because it will give you 3.3 seconds between each combo. Now, level 1 will give you 1.3 seconds, and level 2 will give you 2.3 seconds, and these are sufficient times to get this trophy. But if you have level 3, it doesn't put as much pressure on your shoulders to get the combos higher and higher and higher, because for say these enemies here, sometimes what they'll do is they will spawn right next to you and they'll use their flaming sword, and you can't really do anything in that situation but dodge them with the right stick. So if you have level 3 coins of Plutus like that right there, boom, dodge, and then I can throw the crosses. Now, level 3 coins of Plutus just gives me more time to be able to dodge and all of that. Also, if you don't use this technique that I'll tell you at the end, coins of Plutus level 3 will also give you more time to find the enemies. You have a full 3.3 seconds to find the next spawn to the enemies. So, level 3 coins of Plutus is ideal for this. It's going to be very ideal. But I'm going to, again, explain something at the end of the video that's really going to help you, and you wouldn't even need level 3 coins of Plutus in order to get this trophy. And the other thing was the cross attacks. You don't need to have higher cross attacks, but all that it's going to do is really ensure that you are getting the hits and that they are helping you. So I'll stay until I get the 200 hit combo trophy, because I'm about to get it right now. And then we'll cut to the end of the video where I really discuss how and what techniques I am using. So here we are. We just got 200. And each cross hit will give you about 2 to 3 combo hits depending on, how many times you hit them. So there we go. There's Masterpiece. And I will cut to the end of the video now where I'm actually using the right technique that I found was most effective. So here we go. Alright, so here we are. We just hit combo 550. And now I'm going to explain to you guys this really easy method to get this trophy, where you're not going to be confused on where the enemies are and, are you actually going to get this. So as you can see, the technique I'm using is you want to stay near the back of the circle. Just because of the way the camera angle is set up, you'll be able to see the whole arena, and you won't really have to guess where these monsters are. You'll see where they spawn and everything, and usually they'll spawn right in front of you. And as you can see, I'm using the right stick to hop back and forth just really fast and get into my right position. But if you stay on the back side of the circle, like right there is ideal, because you can see the whole arena just because of the way the camera angle is set up. You don't have control of the camera angle, so really where you go, the camera angle shifts. And if you're near the back of the circle, again, the camera angle is ideal and you will be able to see the whole arena. And this gives you the opportunity and the ability to see where these monsters are spawning. So you're not really guessing and checking throwing the crosses, and that was one of the biggest problems and the biggest concerns I had when I was going for this trophy and watching a bunch of guides. Was the guys that were doing it were standing right in the middle of the arena, like right there before I moved. That's where they were standing, and it's like when they were throwing the crosses, it was kind of a guess and check method because they don't really have a specific spawn location. They just spawn randomly. So if you stay near the back of the circle, like in this area right here, you'll be able to get this no problem. You'll see where all the monsters spawn, and it won't really be a guess and check method. Just something that is really concrete, and we'll be able to get you this trophy first try, no problem. And this is my first try, just to let you guys know. So you don't have to stop on combo 666. You can keep going here. So there we go. We got the combo higher than it, and there's poetry in motion, a nice gold trophy. So here we go. We're just going to finish up this challenge here. So there you go, guys. That is this trophy guide. Like I said, I saw a lot of trophy guides on it. Very confusing. How people were standing in the middle of the arena and they weren't really knowing the exact spawn locations. So if this guide did help you, don't forget to smack that like button. Leave some comments below if you guys want to see any other guides for Dante's Inferno, and I hope you have a great day.